ready to do my monthly grocery haul for one person, and I'm sticking to a budget of under $200, and I'm taking you with me. Hi, I'm SHANA, and if you're interested in more videos like this one, go ahead and subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I put out more videos like this one. In preparation for my grocery haul, I reviewed some keto recipes that I like to eat. I've already tried a few of these keto recipes from this meal plan that I found online, this 7-day vegan keto meal plan, and I also found other keto recipes that I've tried, and I compiled a list in the Notes app on my phone of the ones I was interested in eating, and then I refined that list. And so I have a few, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different meals and snacks that I'm interested in eating. And then I went through the ingredients list of these recipes to see which items I actually needed to purchase for, for my monthly grocery haul. And based off of that, I created, a grocery list in the Reminders app on my phone. And this is just, based off of what I thought I might need. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do an inventory of my kitchen cupboards, and my refrigerator to see which items I actually do need to purchase off this list, and refine this list down so that way I'm not buying things I actually don't need. So I'm going to start with my refrigerator. So this is my refrigerator. On my list, I have taco shells on here, and I actually only have, I think, one in this pack. So I'm going to keep that on my list. And then I have avocados on my list, but these are not good. I bought them for a brunch that I was going to, so I'm actually going to throw this out. None of them are good. I bought them for a brunch, and no one ate them. Also on the list, I have garlic, but I have a few cloves here. I would typically buy some more because I eat a lot of garlic, but since I am going on a trip for work, I'm just going to, move ahead with the ones that I have. So I'm going to remove garlic off of the list. And then I have spinach. I bought this spinach for the brunch that I was going to as well, but it is going bad, and I prefer to buy like a fresh bunch of spinach instead. So I'm actually going to throw this out too and keep spinach on my list. And let's see, I also might need some more almond milk. Actually, I think I have enough between those two. I'm not vegan, but I try to eat vegan as much as possible, as many times during the week as possible. But I do tend to add salmon or shrimp or scallops to my meals. And so you'll notice that on the meal list that I have, a few of them have salmon or shrimp incorporated. But I don't need to add that to my grocery list because I actually went to Sam's Club a few weeks ago, and I have like a fillet of salmon that I cut up into like bite-sized pieces. And I have this big old 3-pound bag of shrimp, and same thing with scallops. I actually have some calamari and stuff in here as well. So I don't actually need to buy any seafood for the meals on my list. So that'll save me a few dollars as well. And now we're gonna go over to my cabinets and see what I already have and what I don't need to buy. Okay, so here's the first cabinet. On my list I think I need to have soy sauce on here. Actually, I decided I was gonna go with liquid aminos. I think I need some walnuts and almonds because I don't think I have any. Some macadamia nuts, pine nuts. I actually need more hemp seeds because I'm going to be having a hemp bowl, so I'm going to add that to the list. Oh, actually I do already have it on the list. And then I don't need pumpkin seeds because I have a whole bag back here of pumpkin seeds that I bought from Trader Joe's. And I actually do not need any miracle noodles because these are all miracle noodles that I don't need to buy. So I'm going to delete the pumpkin seeds and the miracle noodles off of my list. I don't have any coconut milk, I believe. Actually, so I have coconut oil on my list, and I do have a little bit here, but I'm not sure. So the bottom of this is brown, and I'm not sure if it's no longer good. So I'm gonna look this up, and then if it's not good, I'm gonna buy another one, because actually the expiration date on this is not until April 2019, and we're in January now. Based off of that little inventory check that I just did, now I only have 24 items on my grocery list. And so I saved a couple dollars just by doing that little inventory. I am going to go to Trader Joe's first to see if I can get most of the items on my shopping list. And then I'm going to probably stop at Kroger, Whole Foods, and Sprouts to pick up the remaining items. My goal is to stay under my $200 budget that I've allocated for this month. In the Simple Bank app, I've already set up an expense for my food, and I allocated $200 in the app. And whenever I shop at these stores, the transactions are going to come directly out of that digital envelope that I created for food, so I know that I'm going to be able to stay on track. Another thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to price comparison shop. And I never really do this. I kind of just have an idea of like what are the cheaper stores, but I never really check to see if like the asparagus at Trader Joe's is actually less than the asparagus at the farmer's market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the receipt to the transaction, so that way I have something to reference. That way I know that I'm getting the best price for the value when I go shopping, and I'm not overspending on items that I need. And so that's my plan, and let's go. I just left Trader Joe's and my total is $79.35. I picked up like a few items that was not on my list. So like I picked up the spiced tea, chai tea, because I really love that and I drink that a lot. I also picked up some almond butter because I forgot that off my list. But now I only have $120 left, and I don't know where I'm going, but I got most of the items on my list. I just reviewed my grocery list, and I have about 12 items left off of my grocery list. I had about 25 items to begin with, so I did buy about half or even more of the items, more than half the items off of my list from Trader Joe's. And based on looking at this, I think it's best that I go to Whole Foods to buy the rest of the stuff. So I'm gonna head there now. I just walked into Whole Foods and then realized that it's too expensive. I went into Whole Foods, tried to find a bunch of spinach, and they only had organic spinach, and it was $2.99 for this small little bunch. But then I looked up on the Sprouts website how much their spinach was, and it was $1.29, I believe. And so that just convinced me that I don't need to be in Whole Foods buying this stuff. So I'm going to try out Sprouts instead, because the prices seem to be cheaper. Even the asparagus was on sale at Sprouts for $1.29, whereas it was $3.99 in Whole Foods, and also at Trader Joe's it was the same price. So Sprouts seems like the move for the cheaper alternatives. Okay, so the Sprouts trip is done. So let's see what Simple is telling me. It is telling me that I have $74 left for the month. And today is January 5th. I took a picture of my receipt and I put it into Simple. And the only issue with this receipt is that they actually have a front and back receipt. So I could only take a picture of the front part of the receipt and put that in that. But I'm really liking this feature. So two things that I noticed in Sprouts is that I found some items like the raspberries that are cheaper at Sprouts than what I purchased for at Trader Joe's, and a lot of the produce was also cheaper compared to Whole Foods, which we kind of already know that anyway. But it also was cheaper than Kroger because I looked up prices for the items that I was picking up on the Kroger app. It shows that the prices are more expensive at Kroger currently. So I made a really good decision by going to Sprouts, and I was able to pick up everything on my list except for chocolate chips, and they actually had them on sale, so that makes me kind of sad that they didn't have them, but I'm going to go back maybe later in the week and see if I can get them. I'll check back in with you guys once I have everything unloaded at home. This is everything that I got from Trader Joe's and Sprouts. So I looked over my receipts from Trader Joe's and I noticed that there are a few things that I need to take back. I need to take back these raspberries that I picked up from Trader Joe's because they are $3.49, but I was able to find the same raspberries for $2.99 at Sprouts. So I'm going to take back the other ones only because I'm already going to be going back to take back other things. So I also noticed that I picked up 2 bags of avocados, but 1 bag is organic and I don't really see the point in buying organic avocados. So I'm going to be taking back this bag. So let me put the stuff I'm taking back over here. Then also I need to take back this vanilla extract because I thought it was, it says it's pure vanilla extract. However, it has sugar cane in it. And I just wanted vanilla extract without alcohol in it. And so I need to take this back because it won't be keto friendly because of the sugar cane in there. I spent $79.35 at Trader Joe's, and then I spent $46.47 at Sprouts, and I was able to pick up everything besides one thing. So that came up to a total of about $125. So I have about $75 left to spend in my grocery budget for the month. And I think this stuff should last me a few weeks. I probably will have to re-up on some of the produce stuff, but I bought a bulk amount of coconut milk. I also bought some bulk amounts of crisp bread that should last me a pretty long time. I bought these big bags of almonds and walnuts that should also last me a long time. I also bought 2 bottles of lemon juice so that I can make lemonade at home, sweetened with stevia. There are a few things that I bought that were not on my original list, and it was really just because I kind of forgot about them. So I like to drink this spiced chai tea. It is so good. It is the best chai tea that I've been able to find that is a replacement for the chai tea that I used to buy from Kroger, and it's really good. And I have this to drink on keto. I usually put like some coconut milk in it, and it's so good. I also bought this Zevia soda. So it's like cream soda sweetened with stevia, and so it's a 0-calorie soda, and I think it tastes pretty good. This was not on my list, but I like to switch it up. I like to have something to drink aside from water when I'm doing keto, so this is a keto-friendly drink. I also purchased some almond butter because I did run out of that and I forgot that I needed to replace this. I like to put this on some dark chocolate and have it as a snack, and I also do put it inside of the hemp seed and chia seed breakfast bowls that I make in the morning. I also picked up some red curry paste. I do still have some in the refrigerator, but it's running kind of low and I've had it on my mind, so I figured I might as well just pick it up now instead of waiting until my next grocery trip. I think I did pretty good in terms of sticking to my list, and I have $75 left to be able to buy additional produce and anything else that I might run out of, and I have enough salmon and shrimp and scallops in the refrigerator to last me the entire month, so I won't need to re-up on those things either. So I did a good job. So I think I was able to shop fairly inexpensively on this grocery trip. But I think what I'm going to do in the future is take a little bit more time with my grocery list and actually look up the prices for the items that I'm planning to purchase before I even get to the stores, because it will save me some trips, because like I went to Whole Foods and realized that the things were not even all that great quality. Like the spinach was like not all that great, and it was more expensive, and I could have purchased things for cheaper at Sprouts. And also, if I would have price checked before I went out, I would have noticed that Trader Joe's raspberries were more expensive than Sprouts raspberries. So I think I'm going to, on my grocery list for next month, I'm going to actually put which stores I'm buying the things from, because they are cheaper. And by including these receipts into the Simple Bank app, that also helped me as well. And so I really like that feature, because I can easily scroll through past purchases and review like how much I spent on each individual item, and that will allow me to make smarter choices when it comes to buying groceries. Because groceries, and you'll know this if you've been watching for a while, that groceries is a pain point for me, because I was spending $300 a month and I cut it down to $200 a month. And I've been doing good with it since I've been using Simple, but it still is a slight struggle for me, because I like to pick up things. I like to pick up things that I see and I may not necessarily need. Also, if you are interested in the Simple Bank account, I'll have a link down in the description box so that you can sign up for it if you're interested in it. If you sign up using my link, you'll get $20 to $25 to start your account, and then I'll also get the same amount of money because you use my link. So I would really appreciate that if you're even considering using Simple Bank, because it does have really great features to allow you to stay on top of your budget. I also think I did pretty well on this trip, because typically I go to several different supermarkets, and really I went to 3 but I only purchased from 2. But typically I'll go to Kroger, the Farmer's Market, I'll go to Sam's Club, Whole Foods, Sprouts, and Trader Joe's. I'll go to all those stores just to do one grocery haul. But I think Sprouts is a nice medium for me, and then I still have some things that, you know, are unique to Trader Joe's that I'll need to pick up. So I like that I was able to go to 2 different stores and pick up pretty much everything that I needed, without having to go to 5 different stores to pick up stuff, and I still stayed well under budget for the month. So I'm really happy about that. Go ahead and drop down in the comments and tell me how many grocery stores you typically shop at when you do your grocery hauls, because I'm interested to know if you're able to buy everything at one store or if you do shop around at multiple stores. So go ahead and drop down in the comment box and tell me how many grocery stores you typically shop at for your grocery hauls. I hope my grocery haul was interesting to you, and if it was, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up, because that'll let me know that you like the video, and it'll also let other people know that this is a great video to watch. Also, remember to drop down in the comment section and let me know how many grocery stores you typically shop at for your grocery hauls. And if you're interested in more videos like this one, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I put out more videos like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put up all these groceries, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!